The local Popeyes is a masterclass in controlled chaos. It's a small, frantic hub staffed entirely by a hardworking Mexican crew who are perpetually understaffed and sprinting through a mountain of orders. I was tucked into a corner table, finishing my meal, when an older man probably in his 50s marched in and immediately shifted the energy from busy to tense. He cornered one of the employees, a kind woman whose English was functional but limited, and grilled her about the specific ingredients in a sauce. When she politely explained in broken English that she wasn't entirely sure, the man didn't just wait, he revolted. "Does anyone here speak English?" he bellowed toward the kitchen, his voice dripping with performative exasperation. The worker, visibly flustered, went to find the manager. For the next several minutes, the man became a one-man theater of grievances. He huffed, he paced, and he muttered to the air about the injustice of having to wait for a bilingual translator just to buy fried chicken. Even when the manager arrived, who spoke fluent English and quickly answered the question, the man wouldn't let it go. As he was being rung up, he continued to lecture the manager about the staff's language skills. It wasn't that he was screaming slurs, it was the persistent, condescending entitlement of his muttering that finally snapped my patience. "Wah, wah," I called out loudly. The man froze and turned around. Bewildered, I held my fists to my eyes, mimicking a crying infant. "Wah, wah, no one speaks English. No one speaks English," I mocked, my voice echoing through the restaurant. "Are you talking to me?" he asked, flabbergasted. "Yeah, I'm talking to you," I snapped. "She does speak English." When she didn't have your specific answer, she went and got someone who did. You just had to wait 3 minutes. But you're acting like a victim. You are a big baby. He tried to argue, his face turning a shade of indignant red. But I didn't give him the floor. Every time he tried to justify his behavior, I simply doubled down on the crying sounds. I wah-wah'd him all the way through his payment and kept it up until he finally clutched his bag and retreated out the door. He wasn't a monster, but he was a bully, and sometimes the only way to deal with a playground mentality is to treat them like the toddlers they're acting like. I don't feel a shred of guilt, but the silence in the store after he left made me wonder, was I the hero of the service staff, or just another person making a scene? Comments. He may not have been calling the workers names, but he was definitely insulting and trying to bully them, knowing they might be fired if they called him out. Good on you for letting him know he was a bigoted ass. NTA. These workers out here being all bilingual and working hard jobs, providing for their families, and dealing with racist idiots who seem to think America is synonymous with the English language.